Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana.
We are one-stop solution for current affairs.
We have an application student by the name AffairsCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded it, you can log in it through your Gmail ID.
You can find our Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will be getting daily, weekly and monthly current affairs on regular basis. You can use code VIKAS10 to get additional 10% discount while purchasing the course. This video is available both in English and Hindi. The timestamp for both English and Hindi are mentioned in the description of each video. You can contact us on the number provided or mail provided. Also follow us on Telegram and Instagram, and the link for the same is provided in the description of each video.
In our course, you will be able to find the quizzes that are uploaded which will help you enhance your learning. We make sure to cover multiple banking exams that will help you to land a better job. That includes your IBPS, RRB, SBI PO and other banking related exams. We aims to cover 15 questions via handwritten notes in upcoming bank exams. These handwritten notes are available on daily current affairs content PDF at our mobile application and website careerscloud.in. Only our Crack Current Affairs subscribers will be able to access these handwritten notes. A sample PDF of the handwritten notes will be available in the description.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the topic awards and recognition for Feb month. The session will be quite interesting and important, students, so stay tuned with us till the end. Students, we upload the daily current affairs video at 5 a.m. in the morning. That will be very beneficial for your learning. Let's start. Under which ministry the winners of the Avinya 25 and Vasudha startup competitions were announced during the Energize India Catalyzing through Growth through Startup Innovation Conclave in January 2025. So it was under which ministry? It is under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. This event was held at the ONGC headquarters in New Delhi, and these startup challenges are a part of the India Energy Week, which is scheduled to be held in Delhi from 11 to 14th of Feb. Next, which of the following are correct with respect to the border of control for cricket in India, that is BCCI Award 25, that is also known as the Naman Awards, held in Feb 2025. So which among the following are correct here? If we look at the options, B and C are right, A is wrong. A is saying that Babar Azam has won the best international cricketer of the year, that is Paulie Umirgar Award in the men's category. Is it correct? No, the Paulie Umirgar Award was awarded to not Babar Azam but Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah. Next, mention the university that awarded an honorary doctorate to the prominent business leader from the Tata Group, Novel Neville Tata, for his exceptional contribution to global business leadership. It will be University of Sussex. Right? Next, who became the first black South African woman to win the 40th edition of the Mrs. World title at the event held at the USA in January 2025. So who is that first black South African woman? She is Shigo Galia, right? And the grand finale took place in Las Vegas in USA, right? And take a note of this. It was the 40th edition of the Mrs. World title 2025. Next, for which album Indian American entrepreneur and vocalist Chandrika Krishnamurthy Tandon earned her first Grammy Award under the Best New Age Ambient or Chant Album category at the 67th Grammy Awards in Feb 2025. So it is Triveni. Correct? Take a note of it. Next, who received the CA in Public Service Award from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India in Feb 2025 for contributions to law enforcement and national security? So Deepak Kumar Kedia. Correct? The Inspector General Headquarters National Security Guard has been bestowed upon with the prestigious CA in Public Service Award. He was a chartered accountant who then went to the armed forces. Correct? And he was honored with the award at the World Forum of Accountants, right? And this meet was held at Yashobhumi, that is the India International Convention Center or Exhibition Center in New Delhi. Next, name the short story book by Chaman Arora that was recently selected for the Sahitya Academy Award in the Dogri language. So what is the short story book? Ek Aur Avasthama. Next, In Feb, Forbes India released the 12th edition of the Forbes India 30 Under 30 class of 25, recognizing 30 young professionals and the entrepreneurs for their impactful work across 19 different fields. Who among the following is not included in the list? In this list, Manoj Bajpayee is not included in the list. Rest all four are included in this list. Next, identify the sports industry news site that recently released the fourth annual list of top 100 highest paid athletes in Feb 2025. The name of that magazine is Sportico. And who is the highest paid athlete? It is Cristiano Ronaldo, a Portuguese football player with a net earning of $260 million for this year, and he was on this position for second consecutive time. Next, the 7th edition of the Sportstar Ace Awards 25 was held at the Taj Mahal Palace in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Find the incorrect one. If we look at the options, only B is the incorrect statement. Rest A and C are right. B saying Divya Deshmukh won the Sportstar of the Year in the female and also the Sportswomen of the Year. Is she right? Right. So Divya Deshmukh. Correct? No. It is not Divya Deshmukh who won the Sportstar of the Year female and also the Sportswoman of the Year. She is Manu Bakar. Manu Bakar. Next, which of the following companies was recently conferred with the Forward Faster Sustainability Award in the Water Resilience category for its outstanding efforts in the water conservation and sustainable water management? It is NTPC Limited. Next, who was recently conferred with the UK the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire under King Charles III reign for his service to UK-India business relationship? So, Natarajan Chandrasekhar was awarded here. He is the chairman of Tata Sons Private Limited and he was conferred with this award. In 2022, he was honored with Padma Bhushan also. Next, who won the BCC Indian Sports Women of the Year Award 2024 at the 5th edition of the BBC, that is British Broadcasting Corporation Indian Sports Women of the Year Awards held in Feb 2025. So, who won it? It was won by Manu Bakar. Next, who among the following was recently honored with the governor's citations from Governor of Massachusetts, Maura Healey? Right? Who among the following was honored? Nita Mukesh Ambani, right? Next, which of the following is not in the top 5 of Forbes India top 10 richest women in the world in 2025 list released in Feb 2025? So among the following, Savitri Devi Jindal ji is not among the top 5 in the richest women in the world list. Next, identify the initiative that was recently honored with the prestigious Scotch Award 24 for improving forest ecosystem and supporting the income generation. So what is the name of that initiative? It is Nagaland Forest Management Project. Next, Time Magazine announced its 2025 Women of the Year list in 2025, recognizing 13 inspiring women. Who is the only Indian honorary known for her efforts in conserving the great adjacent storage, that is Hargila? So, she is Purnima Devi Burman. Next, name the international airport in India that became the first to receive the Sarvasheshta Suraksha Puraskar, that is Golden Trophy at the NSCI Safety Awards 2024 in the service category. So, which is that airport? It is Manohar International Airport, that is Mopa Airport of Goa. Next, in Feb, which country was honored with the Prince Michael Decade of Action Road Safety Award along with the Kingdom of Morocco at the 4th Ministerial Conference on Road Safety in Marrakech, Morocco? So it is India. Next, in Feb, Sunil Bharti Mittal was honored with the title of the Knight Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire for his contribution to strengthening business relationship between UK and our country, India. Next, identify the organization that recently received the Outstanding Project Award at the BRICS Industrial Innovation Contest 2024 for developing solar-powered tricycle. It is Andhra Pradesh MedTech Zone. This is the organization. Next, students, these were your important current affairs. Now, let's move to some revision part for better learning. Let's revise some one-liner, students. National affairs. Kishan Reddy to inaugurate 175th Foundation Day celebration of Geological Survey of India at Kolkata. Then JP Nadda inaugurated the 9th National Health Mission Summit in Puri, Odisha. Government has allowed Aadhaar face authentication in private applications to ease the service access. Then Employees Provident Fund Organization has retained the interest rate on the Provident Fund deposits at 8.25%. Then Jahan Khusrau Festival marked 75 years. Can you tell me the location where this is held? This is your homework. Next, Army Chief General Upendra Trivedi honored the World War I Indian soldiers at Neuilly Chapel Memorial in France. Then Mizoram launched Women Entrepreneurship Platform first in Northeast. Next, Maharashtra government celebrated with Meta to launch the WhatsApp-based citizen services. And Amit Shah inaugurated a workshop on sustainable dairy sector in New Delhi. Next, Cabinet has approved the development of ropeway project from Sonprayag to Kedarnath in Uttarakhand. Then Cabinet has approved livestock disease control program worth 3,880 crore rupees outlay. CCI has approved the Shell's 100% acquisition of Raj Petro Speciality. Then government has launched a model that is women-friendly Gram Panchayats nationwide. Cheetah reintroduction plan to be expanded to Gujarat. And Tata Motors begins India's first hydrogen truck trials for net zero goals. Then Sahitya Academy has organized Festival of Letters 2025 at Rabindra Bhavan in New Delhi from 7 to 12th of March. Bhupendra Yadav has inaugurated World Sustainable Development Summit 2025. Next is banking and financials. SIDBI, they have signed an MOU with Tata Capital Limited to strengthen the financing avenues for MSMEs. RBI has imposed a penalty on HSBC, IIFL, Samasta Finance for violating norms, and SEBI has introduced a bond central to boost transparency in India's corporate bond market. Then India retained the fastest growing economy tag with 6.2% GDP in the third quarter of FY25. TCS extended the partnership with Norway's DNB Bank for 5 years. India's core sectors grew by 4.6% in January. GST collection jumps by 9.1% in Feb to 1.84 lakh crore rupees. World Bank, if we are talking about it, India needs 7.8% growth to become Viksit Bharat for the next 22 years by 2047. Then UPI post 5% dip in volume to 16.11 billion, 7% value in Feb. Next is appointments and resignation. SBI Life appointed Dora Babu the Parthi as the Deputy CEO. Then Manan Kumar Mishra re-elected as the Chairman of Bar Council of India. Economic Affairs Secretary Ajay Seth sets additional charge for Revenue Department. Then Levi's ropes in Diljit Dosanjh as their global ambassador. Then Christian Stalker became Australian Chancellor as a three-party government's sworn in. Then Dr. Mayank Sharma takes charge as the Controller General of the Defence Accounts. RBL Bank has appointed Agarwal as the President of the Branch Banking and T.S. Pari as their Chief Operating Officer. Then MRF brand appointed Shubman Gill as their Brand Ambassador, and RBI has appointed Ajit Ratnakar Joshi as their Executive Director. Next is, what type of digital platform was launched by South Indian Bank under SIB Quick PL platform on 24th of Feb for new customers? It is personal loan. Next, which edition of the India-Japan Joint Military Exercise Dharma Guardian was held in Japan recently? It was the 6th edition of the Dharma Guardian exercise held between India and Japan. Right? Apart from this, JIMEX and Veer Guardian are also the exercise that are held between India and Japan. Next, what is the maximum loan amount that urban cooperative banks can classify as small value loans per borrower according to the revised guidelines issued by RBI on 24th of Feb? Right? What is the limit here? 3 crore rupees. Next, the appointment committee of the cabinet recently extended the tenure of Dr. Rajiv Singh Raghuvanshi as the Drug Controller General of India in the Central Drug Standard Control Organization on a contract basis effective from 1st of March 2025. Next is, which mission data was used to generate the first ever detailed geological map of the moon's south pole in Feb 2025? It is Chandrayaan 3. Next, mention the country that topped the medal tally by securing 5 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze at the 2025 Archery Asia Cup World Ranking Tournament Stage 1 held in Bangkok, Thailand in Feb 2025. It is our country, India. Right, 5 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze. And here South Korea secured the second position in medal tally. Next, who has been appointed as the first ever principal secretary to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi as announced by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet? It is Shaktikant Das. Very important, take a note of this. Next is, name the Indian Grandmaster who finished as the runner-up at the 41st Capel La Grande International Open Tournament in Feb 25 after narrowing losing to IM Mahal of France. So P Inyan. Next is in Feb, Government e-marketplace celebrated 6 years of the startups, women's and youth advantage through e-transactions, that is Swayat initiative in New Delhi, under which ministry Swayat was launched in 2019. It was launched under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Next, identify the Indian institute that launched India's first Hyperloop test track in partnership with the Ministry of Railways in Feb 2025, marking a significant advancement in the transportation technology. It is Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. Next, mention the country that recently launched an initiative, Green Transition Alliance, that is GTAI, to strengthen the collaboration with India in sustainable energy solutions and global carbon neutrality efforts. It is Denmark. Next, which of the following banks launched India's first public sector undertaking salary account with cyber fraud protection called Anmol Savings Account in Feb 2025? It is which bank? It is HDFC Bank. And here HDFC banks provide cyber fraud cover of up to 1.5 lakh rupees to the senior citizens, and cyber fraud cover ranges from 25,000 to 50,000 for the salaried professionals. Next, in Feb, RBI reduced the risk weightage on the scheduled commercial banks loans to NBFCs by 25 basis point. What is the new risk weight assigned to these loans after the reduction? It is 100%. Next, in Feb, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, they signed an MOU with BEML Limited for the skill development and professional excellence. This MOU was signed by Shrikanta Sharma, the executive director of the HMA, and the Mondeepa Roy, the head of the talent management at BEML. Next, Bain and Company and NASCOM, they have jointly released a report transforming India into a tech-driven economy in Feb 2025. As per the report, by which year India is projected to become a high-income nation with a GDP between 23 to 25 trillion dollar. It is by the year 2047 when India will achieve 100 years of independence. Next, in Feb, high-level committee led by the Defense Secretary Rajesh Kumar Singh was formed to enhance private sector participation in the production of the Tejas Mk-1A light combat aircraft. Next, name the multimodal AI introduced by Microsoft capable of interpreting both images and languages while performing real-world tasks. It is Magma. Next, identify the country that recently launched Trade and Investment Accelerator Fund to expand its economic partnership with India. The country is Australia here. The focus here will be on developing superhighways of growth that includes clean energy, education and skill, agribusiness, tourism. Also, India is expected to become the third largest economy by the year 2030. Next, which of the following government initiatives signed an agreement with the Paris Centre campus in Feb 25 to launch the Indo-French Life Sciences Sister Innovation Hub for advancing healthcare research and innovation? So, which of the following government initiatives? It is Center for Cellular and Molecular Platforms. Next, mention the Indian airport that ranked 8th among the top 10 busiest airports globally as per the official Airlines Guide report, World's Busiest Airport 2025 released in Feb. Which is that Indian airport? It is Indira Gandhi International Airport of Delhi. Next, identify the organization that sanctioned a loan of $200 million in Feb to improve climate and disaster resilient sewerage and drainage infrastructure in Kolkata, West Bengal. So, which is that organization that has sanctioned this amount? It is Asian Development Bank. Next, in Feb, SIDBI, they collaborated with Tata Capital Limited to enhance financing opportunities for the MSMEs. Next, what was the total disbursement of the microfinance loans during the third quarter of FY25 as per the 52nd edition of the Micrometer for quarter third of FY25 report released by Microfinance Institution Network India in Feb 2025? It is 22,091 crore rupees. Next, identify the missile that was jointly tested by DRDO and Indian Navy at the Integrated Test Range Chandipur, Odisha in Feb 2025. It is Naval Anti-Ship Missile Short Range. Next, name the lunar lander that was carried aboard SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket at the third moon landing mission of 2025, Intuitive Machines 2 from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in USA. So, which is that? Name that lunar lander. It is Athena. Right, and it will be landing close to the Chandrayaan 3 landing site. Next is Gene Hackman, an Oscar-winning legend known for the films The French Connection in 1971 and Unforgiven in 1992, passed away. He was a renowned what? He was a renowned actor. Next, who recently became the first women pilot to be permanently assigned to the Indian Air Force Jaguar fighter squadron? So, Tanushka Singh. Correct. She became the first women pilot to be permanently assigned to the Indian Air Force Jaguar fighter squadron. Next, which of the following banks provided 1,100 crore rupees to GMR Airport Limited through non-convertible bonds for acquiring Freport's stake in Delhi International Airport? So, which of the following bank provided this amount? It is Deutsche Bank of Germany.